What is going on, Draw It 2 crew? Welcome to Draw It 2. My name is Ramni and this is another episode of How to Draw. Here in this channel, I help you develop your artistic skills by showing you how to draw your favorite characters from TV, movies, video games, comics, or books. So if this is your first time here and you want to see more videos like this one, be sure to hit that subscribe button and make sure to click that notification bell icon so that you guys are notified anytime I upload a brand new tutorial video. Are you ready to draw? Here are the tools that you'll need. You'll need a pencil, an eraser, any type of white paper, and black ink pens for inking afterwards. We all draw at different speeds, so as you're watching this tutorial, remember that you can pause this video at any time so that you can catch up on your drawings. And if you find that this video is still going way too fast, remember that you can always hit that speed button at the bottom right of this video to slow it down. Also keep in mind, one more thing, results will vary, so if your drawings look a little different than mine, that is completely acceptable as well. So having said all of that, let's get right to the tutorial.
All right, you guys, so for Thor, what we're going to do is we're only going to be drawing up to mid-torso for this one. Another reason for that is I did a Thor tutorial a while back and it took like 40 minutes and I don't want my videos to be that long, just to be honest with you. So we're going to try to just cut it off so that it's not going to take up too much time. We're going to start off by drawing the head over on this side. So let's draw a circle right around here. That's going to be the beginning of Chris Hemsworth's head, actually Thor's head. And what I meant to say was that if your drawings look nothing like Chris Hemsworth, that is fine, because we're not trying to draw Chris Hemsworth. We're trying to draw a likeness of Thor from Thor Ragnarok. So there's the head. Now I'm going to go ahead and just draw this line that goes like this from the head, and that's going to be the cheek. Now this particular Thor drawing, he's going to be looking up around like this way. Okay, so this is going to be the cheek right here, and a little bit of a point, tiny little point right there, because his beard does come to a little point. I'm just drawing these straight right now. Goes like this and then goes up like that. Okay, so that's the head. Let's draw this going straight down, slightly slanted, but for the most part it goes straight, kind of up and down. Okay, over here, same thing. This goes straight down. Now, if you guys ever look at Chris Hemsworth, you'll notice that his shoulders are really broad. They're like this pretty much. So let's kind of create this broadness. Let's start there. And over here, it actually does create a little bit of an illusion. We're going to draw his shoulder this way, but I'm going to draw a second line going like this, and you'll see why in a minute. Okay, about this far down from the chin is going to be the collar, and I'm just going to close it off right there. Okay, and then let's just kind of figure out where things are going to go. So here, end it off right there. I'm going to do a shoulder. I'm just going to draw an oval right there for the shoulder. Okay, remember to look at the head when you draw the shoulder. You don't want it too big, you don't want it too small. I think that's a good size. Okay, his biceps are going to be right around here, and his tricep is going to go right around here. Okay, there you go. So it's kind of really rough right now. Don't worry about it too much for now. Okay, now over here, right around about this far, I'm going to draw a line going down. This is going to be his torso. Oh yeah, I forgot to draw kind of like the torso on this side. It kind of goes this way. And we might have to move this arm a little bit more, but we'll see how it goes. Okay, it goes like that. Shoulder over here. Do you see what I mean by having really broad shoulders? Shoulder, and then bicep going down like this. And this is going to be covered, so I'm just going to draw a straight line going down like that. Okay, so that's our Chris Hemsworth. Not quite done, not quite, but that's our initial drawing for Thor. All right, so let's get started. I'm going to kind of just draw these lines here, and I think we're good. Yeah, you know what? I apologize, you guys. See, that's the thing about doing these live. I'm going to move this a little bit more this way. And you guys might not even need to do so with yours. So I'm just going to do that. And then do the exact same thing I did. There you go. Looks a little better. Okay, so from here to here is going to be the chest. I'm going to draw the chest line, and then from here to here is the top of the chest line. So while you're on this stage, take a step back and check to make sure that everything is proportional to each other, right? You don't want the torso too large. You don't want the head too small or anything like that. Matter of fact, I tend to draw my heads too small. So I should also take heed of my warning. Okay, right here, center line goes down like this. So now we've got our guidelines. Let's start figuring out where things are. And we're going to start off by drawing the body first, and then we'll go to the head a little bit after that. Okay, so let's start with the neck. So he's got this collar here. This collar is actually multi-layered. Let me erase this here. And I'm going to double up on the collar here. So there's two, and then one more. And let me make that a little bit more clear for you guys. 1, 2, and then 3. So the second and the third are closer to each other. Okay, and then from here, from the chin, draw a curve going down to this point. So it looks like this. Okay, and then same thing on this side. Actually, from here goes, from here goes all the way, kind of goes up to the neck. So it kind of just runs along the side of the neck there. And then here on the side of the neck, I'm going to bring this out this way. So it looks like this. So it's going to be a collar. You guys see this collar here. And alongside that, there's going to be another line going down like this. Make that 2 lines. And as you go, it kind of starts zigzagging or starts curving this way. And then when we do that, this is actually part of the chest plate that Thor has. So like that. So I drew this curve, and you notice that this curve is kind of off center from the first 3 that I drew. So this 4th one is kind of not aligned with these 3, and that's on purpose. I mean, that's what it looks like on the reference photo that I'm using. Okay, let's go back over here. Okay, bring this out like this. Line going this way 2 times. 1, 2, and then just continue on like that. Okay, back over here. Close that off like this. Okay, so now that you have that, we're going to draw the circles that Thor's costume is known for. You know what I mean? I really don't know what they're called, to be honest with you, but it sort of goes over the shoulder like this. This is more of an oval because you see it kind of lying on its side. So just form it until you get about a shape that almost takes over the entire shoulder, like here. And this one, leave a little bit of a gap over here, and you'll see what I mean later on, and then make the same size circle on this side. And by circle, I mean oval. And this is, it's a little bit smaller. So just keep working at it until you get that same size, you guys. There you go. That's about the same size. Now, I'm going to erase some of these guidelines. And first things first, actually, I'm going to draw this looping around that circle that we did. Like this. Okay? This goes diagonal towards the top of the shoulder. And this goes this way. They're not parallel, these kind of spread apart. Erase that guideline. And what you want to do is you want to create this straight line going across like this. Okay, and then double up on this. So I got 2 lines on the outlining it. Okay. Once you have that, just draw this for now, and then we'll worry about that later on. Okay, from here, parallel line like this, going this way. Okay, fix this up a little bit, and there you go. Okay, let's go to the other side. Leave this here for now. Let's go to the other side, and right along here, I'm just going to draw a line going this way, and then, okay, double up on that line. There you go. So now we're going to start drawing the outside part of the chest plate right here. So this initial line that we did right here, we want to replicate the same thing on this side. So here and here, you see where you drew this little dip. Draw the same thing across right here, and then make the same kind of line going this way. But over here, it kind of makes this zigzag because this is going to be the chest area. So right underneath this little chest thing here, kind of made my line zigzag a bit. You guys can see what I mean. Okay, and you know what? I'm going to slightly alter this one. I'll make it do something similar. There you go. So now that's kind of the chest plate we've got for Thor. Okay, now that we got the outline, let's work on the chest itself. So I'm going to erase this, and now the thing with this, it's a little bit tricky because you don't want it to be too sharp, too saggy, or anything like that. You don't want to make it look too cartoonish either. It's about, if you divide the chest into thirds, okay, here's 1/3, it's 2/3, and then the whole. The dip is kind of on the 2/3 line. So same thing over here. So divide that into 3. This dip is on the about 2/3 of the way. Now the thing with this is it's not a straight line. There's no line here really. It's what do you call it? It's like just a bent metal is kind of what it looks like. So I'm not going to draw a straight line going across like this. I'm actually just going to create where it curves, where the light kind of changes. So I draw this, and then I do the same thing at the very top here. Now that looks super weird, but close that off over there. And if you want to add some shadow to it, I'm just drawing straight lines going up and down. Okay, right here, let them kind of turn. And then if you erase the guidelines, you should have like this chest area. And that's what it should look like. Okay. Now, let's continue. From here, another curve up at the top here. But down here, I draw a rectangle going straight down. It slants and then closes off. Okay, I've actually got this action figure of this Thor, and this is what it looks like. So as you guys can see, the chest itself doesn't have, can you guys see that? It doesn't have any lines that define the chest. So that's kind of just how it's going to be. Okay, now from here, there's a strap that goes from here down to here. And it sort of cuts through the center, the chest, the center of the this little chest thing that we did. There. There you go. All right. Okay, from here, for each of these lines, I'm going to draw two lines. Two lines going this way and this way. And then what they do is they kind of go to this part of the chest here, like that. They go straight this way and then they kind of curve to this part of the chest. And then from here, they kind of go diagonally closer and closer to the center line. Okay, and then they will meet where we won't see them meet actually. So I do the same thing over here. So imagine there's this line doing the same thing, but covered by this strap. Okay, rivet right here, and then another line. Kind of imagine it going to the center of the circle. Okay. There you go. Now we do the same thing over here now. We've got from here, this goes this way twice, and then it goes down the chest. It goes this way. Okay, I'm going to do a third one below it, that way, and down like that. Okay, right here, start here now. I draw a line that goes, kind of follows this curve. It goes down, and it changes directions a bit, like this. And then I do that 3 times as well. And then it goes down, kind of parallel to this line. Okay, right here, it's going to draw a seam right there. Okay, and then this kind of just wraps itself like that. Okay, so let's do the same thing on this side. So make sure that it's very similar. 1, 2, 3 lines going this way to about here, and then parallel lines this way. Okay, so remember these are parallel. These two are parallel. These two are parallel. Okay, back over here. Down, across, changes directions, and then down like this. I think this is probably the toughest part because there's nothing, like there's no reference. I can't tell you what it is. It's just a design, you know. Okay, there you go. And then a little seam going down this way. Okay, now that you have that, you guys, let's go over here. I'm going to double up on the outline of these circles. And then over here, 1, 2 lines going like this. Now, going over here on this shoulder, you remember this line that we did right here? That is where we're going to put the cape that sort of drapes over top of one shoulder. So this goes up this way, and it kind of just goes down. And then this goes like that. And imagine this thing. I drew, 1, 2, 1, 2 lines. And then imagine them laying on top of the other. This is, I don't know if this is like his red cape that they tore up. Could be. As I'm drawing this, I haven't seen Thor yet. I'm actually going to see it tonight, so I'm super excited about that. There you go. Now, so that's the cape, all draped on one side. Okay, you see this little thing right here? We got to do the same thing on this side. So this kind of goes out like that, and then I draw 1, 2 lines. But it is going to be covered because this shoulder is going to be covered by a shoulder pad. So this goes out about that far, and then it goes down. Okay, and then from here, it goes out this way, goes down, and then going this way now. So now it looks like this. And then I'm going to draw another line going down this way. And another one right near the edge, right there. Okay, right here I'm going to create a little lip. So it looks like this. All right. So now you've got that. Thor's actually got some fabric, so he's wearing some clothes. So this right here is just, it's like a shirt or something underneath the breastplate, the chest plate here. And then same thing over here. That's just fabric. So he's wearing that. Across the shoulder is a strap. Curved slightly. Okay. And then across the arm, the bicep, is a strap that's a little bit wider. Across and across. There you go. Okay, right here. Actually, you don't see it on this toy, but I'm going to draw a line going down this way and this way. Back over here, it goes up to there. And then this is just going to be like a covering for his arm, like a leather strap of some sort. And then it just covers his arm like this. Okay. If you guys have room, he does have his shield over here. So let's just draw like this for now. And then like that. Okay. This thing goes this way. And then it kind of does this straight line going up. And then it goes back down like this. Now make this go across. There's another one here, 2 lines. Imagine this going down this way. So that curves down. This goes this way and then curves like that. And another one comes out over here. It's like a really weird pattern. And this kind of curves, that curves. And then lastly, one more curve coming out like this. Sorry, that was it's kind of hard for me to explain for some reason, but it's just a series of curves starting from here, goes up like this, and then all these curves should be similar to each other, going down like that. Okay. Now, let's draw the arms. And this is just a simple human or Asgardian arm, like that. Tricep sticking out like this. A little bit of a, what do you call it here? A little indent. Okay, here's the armpit area. And then here's the rest of it. Let me erase this. Now, that goes like that. Bit of a shoulder shadow there. And then here is going to be the bicep. There you go. And then it gets cut off right here. Okay, there you go. As for the strap, just keep it simple. Here's a rectangle, rivet in the middle, and then right here is a square, a rivet at each corner, and then right around here, one of those, another one over here, rivet in the middle of that, 2 more over here, and then one over here with 1, 2, 3, 4 surrounding it. All right, so let's add a little bit of detail here. This is just the bicep on this side, a little bit of that. And then for this, double up, and then just lines going straight across with a couple of rivets here, 3 of them. Let me zoom in. and one more down here. There you go. So that's that, you guys. I think we're pretty much done. We kind of still need to do like the little bit of war paint. No idea what the symbols mean, so we'll see how that goes. Let's go to the face now. Here's what it looks like. You can pause that if you guys want to compare your drawing to mine. Okay, let's zoom in on the face. And let's start working on Thor himself. Okay, I erased the bottom half of that circle, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to draw a line where the eyes are going to go. The eyes are going to be going across like this, and then right around here I'm going to draw the nose, and the nose is going to go up to about here. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to draw an angled line this way, and then tiny little straight line going down, and then another angled line going this way. Okay, on this side I'm going to draw the first nostril, and it's going to look like I guess a letter E, or number 6, I guess, backwards, or a comma. It looks like that. Here's the side of the nose, side of the nostril there. And then on this side, you don't really see much of it. There you go. And then just the nostril kind of going against the side of the nose on the other side. Just fix it up, make sure that you got it. You got a good shape going here. Barely even see mine. So I'm just going to leave it like that. Okay, let's draw the eyes. The eyes are going to start right here, and I'm going to draw the curve of the top of the eye is going to be curvy, and then the bottom is going to be straight. Okay, so this one is pretty close to the bridge of the nose, and this one is a little bit further away. So this one is going to be more further away from the nostril. So see this nostril line? There you go. Okay, right here I'm going to draw the brow, and the brow on this side as well. There you go. The eyebrows are going to go up like this, and right here goes more straight, a little bit more straight, and then kind of goes down like that. Okay, cheekbone, and then right here I'm going to draw a line going across. I'm going to leave a little bit of gap because that's where the beard and the mustache is going to go. I'm going to draw a line going across like this, lower lip, and then here's just a little dimple for the bottom of, or the top of the lip here, just that dimple there. A little frown on this side. I think that might be too much. Let me fix that. Still too much. But you know what, that's okay. We'll fix that later on because we're going to start adding in the beard. So just start working here, and the way this goes is it kind of goes down this way, and it's bushy. Kind of trimmed, and right around here it does touch the corner of the mouth there. And then same thing over here. There you go. 80s mustache. It looks really funny right now. Okay, and then we're gonna continue to build it up. Okay, down here now the soul patch, I guess, and then they meet, and then full grown. Well, it's not too thick or anything. It's just a beard. And Thor's beard in this movie anyway does kind of come to a point right underneath it, like right where the chin is. It kind of comes to a point there. And then just keep working at it. Keep building it. It's thick over here. Then it gets thinner as you go up. Okay. Same thing over here. So his beard isn't, it looks trimmed, but it doesn't look like fully trimmed. You know what I mean? Okay, now the eyes, he's going to be looking up at the top right. So you want to move it to the right or left and at the top. Okay, and then like that. Wrinkles under the eyes. Let's not forget his ears. So going across here is there's the eye line. Here is his ear. We don't see the other ear. Top curve. 2 lines going across. Okay, this one goes down like this. There you go. It's a bald Thor. Keep working. Keep working on those lines here. It's got some wrinkles right across there and those lines there. Okay, this is where I want his hairline to go. It does kind of go up right around here and then goes back down to here. Okay, and this goes right about there. Kind of makes that shape. Don't make it too thick. Now he does have short hair in this movie. Goes to there. Okay. And then just hair on the other side. There you go. Before we actually do the hair, he does have some red paint that covers like this part of his face. It's like war paint. And it goes, there's 2 thick splotches of red going down towards his eye. Kind of goes over his eye. And then it goes down this way. Okay, so this is one shade that's what that is. And then here is the second one along this side. And then kind of goes down to his neck from here. There you go, there's one. And then the other one goes down to here. There you go. Now his hair does look like it's been shaved. And it looks like there's like some sort of V over here. So if I were to do the hair, I'd leave those kind of bald. Okay, so keep working on the hair. Some hair kind of does go forward like this. Imagine him having just worn a helmet. So he does have helmet hair. And then spiky. Same thing over here, just spiky hair. There you go. So that's Thor for you. I'm gonna draw right here, just below the neck. I'm gonna draw the Adam's apple. I'm gonna draw this, another line down, going down like this. And once you have that, we're pretty much done. At this point, I have no idea what the war paint looks like, so I don't know if I should even attempt it, you guys. I really don't know what it looks like, and it looks kind of, it looks like there's a circle over here. If you guys want to do that, there's a circle below that. And then like this thing that goes across. And like I said, in the movie, we don't have any idea what it is just yet. It could be like Sakarian symbols, not sure. And here I'm just being random now. This looks like a number 7. And then it's got a loop like this. And then it looks like another anchor. Looks like that. There you go. I guess that's the best I can do. He's got more over here. And I'm just going to draw like this now. Like that. And like this. Okay, maybe a little splotch over here. And over here as well. Just gonna draw it like that. Okay. Oh, you guys, I almost neglected to add the, I guess, swords that he's got in the back. So first, the way that I'm going to just draw them is I'm just going to draw a rectangle sticking out on this side, and then over here it sticks out a little bit less, just over the cape part. Okay, and then here's the end of it. Here's the end of it. They both look like they've got two different handles. This one kind of just goes across like this, and it's got these rectangles going across this way. And this one right here looks like this. So like over here, it's just a whole bunch of rectangles going like that. And then over here, kind of has this pattern to it. So I almost forgot that. And that's it, you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed my Thor tutorial from the upcoming movie Thor Ragnarok. I'm gonna go see it tonight, and I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial, and I hope you guys enjoy the movie as well. So take care. I hope you guys liked it.
And that is all the time that we have for this tutorial video. Thank you for watching all the way to the very end. If you are proud of your drawings, I would love to see them. So there's 3 different ways that you can send your drawings my way. Number 1, you can post it in the Google Plus community for me to see and for everybody else in the community to see. You can also post it on Instagram and tag me, or you can email it to me at draw2@gmail.com. I look forward to seeing all of your artwork. Now, if you are curious about the equipment that I use to make my videos or to do my tutorials, I have a kit.com link down in the description below. Make sure to check it out and find out what I use to run this YouTube channel. Now, what you see right here is me inking this artwork. If you want to see a longer version of this inking process, make sure to head on over to patreon.com/drawit2 to become one of my patrons. This is one of the perks that you get. And if you guys do want to support this channel even more, make sure to head on over to patreon.com. There's different rewards that you will receive if you do decide to support me through Patreon. If you're curious about other ways to support this channel and to keep it sustainable, I have merchandise that you can purchase, such as t-shirts, mugs, and mouse pads. And you can also buy some of my art prints in my art store, my online art store at draw2.storeenvy.com. Be sure to check out my art store often, because I regularly post brand new stuff that is available for you guys to purchase. If you guys did enjoy this tutorial, it would help me a great deal if you guys liked this video, commented below, or shared this with your friends in your social media. And speaking of social media, don't forget you guys can find me on Facebook, Instagram, Google+, and on my website, draw2.com, where you can download a whole bunch of coloring pages from the tutorials that are found in this channel. Finally, before I go, I want to say thank you to these lovely people who have decided to become my patrons. And yes, thank you so much to all of you, and thank you for watching. And as always, stay tuned for more so you can learn to draw too. I'll see you guys in my next video.